My dad is an audio engineer. He took care of artists such as Rihanna, Jay-Z, Jill Scott, Whitney Houston.
What are your next goals or dreams?
I would love a talk show.
Oh,
That would be, I just want a talk show. Like, give me a show. You know, the people that are in your life should make you love who you are when they're around. That should boost your nervous system.
hi everyone, new day, new guest on the show. Today I'm with Duran Bernard. How you doing?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you for being here. We are in Montreal. Is it your first time here?
I feel like this might be my first time in Montreal. Don't quote me. I gotta go back because I might have been here before once. But yes, but I'm here as myself.
Okay, well, happy to have you on the show. Welcome here to Canada. Let's start from the beginning because we have viewers in different countries. So for those who might not know you, can you tell us who you are and what you do?
Yes, so I'm a performance artist. I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. I sing, I write, I skate. I'm a part-time therapist, full-time life coach, seasonal comedian. I mean, I am if Bugs Bunny had a variety show, like very much that. Both of my parents are musicians. Mom is a vocal coach and a piano teacher. My dad is an audio engineer, just retired by the way.
Okay.
But he took care of artists such as Rihanna, Jay-Z, Jill Scott, Whitney Houston, Nelly. He even did Bob the Builder. But his main clients were Earth, Wind & Fire. And so that was also my first job on the road as a production assistant on their summer tour back in 2005. That was the same year that Rihanna dropped. So my career and Rihanna's career, we go together because we was both 88. So yeah, and I've been doing this for 20 years this year. We on year 20.
Congratulations. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
You grew up in Cleveland, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was your childhood like?
My childhood was very musical. My parents had me in a lot of everything. I mean, from martial arts classes to movement classes at Cleveland Institute of Music, acting. I'm a theater kid.
Okay.
So a lot of my stuff is very theatrical. And then from there, got into background around 19, for an artist in Cleveland by the name of Kanya Doss. Kanya Doss, shout out to Kanya. And then 2 years later, Erica found me on YouTube covering her music. And she brought me along to be in her band. And this was in 2011. My first gig with her was Coachella.
Okay, nice.
So she said that was my audition. And we've been together ever since. So whenever I can slide in there and be of the support, you know, I'm there because I also do background as well. So yeah. I do my own stuff and I do lead as well. I do background. I've
checked your covers on YouTube and I was like, yo, that's crazy. And my question was like, what made you start posting covers online?
I started doing my own stuff. You know, it was really trying to get people to notice what it is that I do. So as my late mentor, Devette Singletary, once said, you got to feed the beast. Okay. You know, so give people what it is that they know, give them what's familiar, and then you can incorporate your own material. But it's been a minute. I've done a couple covers. I did an I Like It cover, but no, I haven't done covers in a minute. So it's been a while, but you know, that was when I was living with my parents. You know what I'm saying? I had no like rent. You know,
so you have stuff.
Yes.
How did the people around you react when they saw you like putting music out?
So the thing is, people have always said that I can sing. It was just I wanted to get an unbiased opinion about it from the internet, because you know, internet don't care about your feelings. Yes. So that is when it started to build, you know, doing covers, collaborating with other YouTubers, and just kind of built from there. So I've had my cult following, should you say, building since 2007, December 2007.
I've seen, you told me that you collaborate with Erica. I've seen Anderson .Paak II and Kaytranada, is it?
Kaytranada,
What is the most important lesson you have learned from them?
Me and Ari Lennox have collaborated on my self-titled project, Duran, a song called Stuck. Kaytranada and I have done a few songs. 3 of them are only out right now. And then we also did, me and Kaytranada did a song on Bubba, which also won a Grammy. And then we did something on the recent project, Timeless. I work with Anderson .Paak. There's so much. Phil Lassiter, Just, I mean, even background work, you know, writing for other people. Yeah, I'm all in the kitchen.
You released Bloom. By the way, I really like the project, especially the song with T-Pain.
Yes.
Can you tell us more about this project?
Yeah, so Bloom is my love letter to my friends that have become my family. You know, I wanted to decenter romantic love and talk about the love that we have within our community, the intimacy that we have with our friends, and how that helps us grow and it motivates us. So it's been a journey, and even some of those songs, I was still kind of going through that still, and I was healing through it after it came out, you know. So shout out to both my therapists, actually. And yeah, I hope that project has people take inventory on the people that are in their life. You know, the people that are in your life should make you love who you are when they're around. That should boost your nervous system, you know, because I can tell a lot by the company that someone has in their life, by the state of their nervous system.
Okay, so you're a good therapist.
That's what I'm saying. Like, listen.
Okay, how do you choose the topics for your songs? Is it your life,
It is. I like to go outside of the popular topics, you know, talking about love or breakups or turning up, you know, those kind of things. I like to talk about, you know, needing to give somebody a fist bump because I don't want to get makeup on my shirt because y'all don't know how to hug properly, you know. You know, giving someone directions to stay on your good side because, you know, I see you like my homegirl, but I set the tone for, you know, how she should be treated, so I need you to follow suit. Or needing to process things, you know, needing a moment to ourselves, you know, so that we don't say anything that we will regret. So I like to talk about the little in-betweens.
Is there an artist you would like to collaborate with? A dream collab or?
There's a few of them. I wanna collaborate with Sade, Cleo Soul, and Salt, because she's in that band. I'd love to do something with Kendrick, Doechii, Tyler the Creator. I'd like to do something with Tyler. I'd love to work with Tierra Whack, and you know, just for the OG, Rihanna.
Do you feel the pressure to fit into a specific genre?
I have to just allow people to have their labels so that they can understand and categorize things. As I quoted from my Tiny Desk, I'm not meant to be understood, I'm meant to be experienced. And you know, labels are for clothes and for food. And when you're trying to be innovative, when you're trying to step outside of something, people always want to, you know, they're talking about, oh, Duran is carrying R&B on his back. There's nothing on my back. I'm not carrying any of that. I'm literally sharing my experience with everyone. And whatever, I just want it to feel good. You know, it doesn't have to have a genre. Does it feel good? You know?
Now I'm gonna ask you some deep questions. It's the last part of the interview. What was the hardest moment in your life or your career?
I'll say getting through that cusp of sexuality being a thing, you know. I feel like I hit the scene right when it was turning a curve, and it's like, okay, we don't care anymore, you know. But when I was trying to get myself out there was a lot of conversation about that. You know, what do you like? What is he doing? So on and so forth. And that, I'm not promoting my sexuality. I'm promoting my music. So I think once I was able to we were able to get past that, and folks just kind of like lightened up enough for me to be able to do what I do, we're good.
What is the thing you are the most proud of so far?
My peace of mind. I have peace of mind. Also, my parents, who are my biggest supporters and my primary best friends, they are able to see the echoes of their investment that they put into this little person that they brought in, and I'm able to touch the world in ways, and I'm able to be loved on by the world in ways that they would not be able to. And so just to have them still in my corner and seeing all of this, that is such a big accomplishment for me. That is top tier success for me. Everything else is a perk, but those are my main. Yeah.
As an artist, do you feel ever lonely sometimes, or?
When you're a black person, you're not really ever alone. So, between having a roommate and 3 personalities that are constantly trying to jump in the driver's seat to get their side out, no, no, not any longer. But also, I have enough time to, I make sure that I allocate time to rest, to be still, sit in the quiet. Sit in the silence, because there's a lot of noise going on all the time. So that is one thing that is important, just to kind of like let yourself settle and set for a second.
Last question, what are your next goals or dreams? Any projects?
I would love a talk show.
Oh.
That would be, I just want a talk show. Like, give me a show. I don't know how it's going to look, what the format is. I kind of have an idea. Of course, everything is going to be surrounding mental health,
okay.
All that stuff, because I'm a big advocate for that. But outside of that, a talk show would be tight.
Oh, that would be amazing. I will watch
Television!
that. I will watch that.
Yes.
Well, thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you so much.
We wish you all the best and have fun in Canada.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.